Greetings ladies and gentlemen, I'm GC Smith, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to farm the Thundering Ruby Cloud Serpent here in 6.2 in World of Warcraft. Now, the Thundering Ruby Cloud Serpent, as you can see here, is a rare mob drop. It drops in Pandaria, in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, from a creature called Alani. Now, it is a 100% drop chance. And some of you may be thinking, oh cool, that's really easy. So what do you have to do to get it? Do I just have to wait around? Well, unfortunately no. This mob isn't like Pound Fist or any of the other mobs. In fact, you can actually see Alani here. Because in order to kill Alani, you have to remove this Nimbus Shroud debuff that stops you from attacking or otherwise damaging Alani, which I think is quite cool. You see, the other expansions that have had mobs that drop, like Pound Fist, Time Lost Protodrake, or Aeonax, you've always had to just AFK with a add-on or hope that Group Finder finds it or something like that. But for this one, you actually have to put some effort in, because to get rid of that debuff, you need something called a Sky Crystal. And in order to get a Sky Crystal, you need to get 10 of these things called a Sky Shard, which, as we can see, is a epic battle.net account bound item. You can have up to 10 of them at any one time, and you can combine 10 of them to form a Sky Crystal. This is a really big pain to farm quite normally, but there are some benefits in order to farm, or to farming this at the moment in game. Firstly, the mobs are really easy to kill. You can just AoE them down, so there's not really as much effort as there was in Pandaria. Second, the farm for this actually is quite good for gold, as you'll come to see. And 3, there are add-ons that help you farm it, again, compared to Miss Pandaria, which struggled with the whole respawn and other people farming the mobs. As you can see, this place gets regularly farmed. So what you want to do, say, is come up to here, in northwest Vale of Eternal Blossoms, up here to Ruins Rise above Gulai Halls. It's up here on these terraces that you're going to want to farm most of these mobs. They spawn in big packs here, down there, a few over here, and again some by the actual entrance of this cave. Then they have a reasonable respawn time of about 2 to 3 minutes, but obviously you have to understand that that 2 to 3 minutes really isn't much when it comes to being compared to, you know, how quickly you kill them. You still have basically 2 minutes of AFK time after killing all the mobs, and that's where a add-on called Cross Realm Assist comes in. This add-on allows you to join other open public groups that are whose leader is on another realm, which transports you to that realm. So I'm just going to show you how that works by quick joining. And we should end up in a other realm. This should all phase, and as you can see, we transfer to another realm where mobs may or may not be up. Now in this case there's not really much up, so we're going to leave the group and quick join again, and hopefully we'll get a different realm. No, unfortunately we got back on Silver Moon actually, which is already our realm, and again Silver Moon, but this seems to be a different server version, and actually I think it will tell us what, yeah, we're on Mag Theoden now. So as you can see, we've jumped and the mobs are all up, which is really good and really easy to farm. And so we're going to get right to farming, but first I think I would be remiss if I didn't show you Potions of Luck. Potions of Luck are actually really good when farming in Pandaria, anything, but especially this. I'll show you what I mean, because hopefully we should see in a minute exactly what I mean. I'm just going to round up a few of these guys and kill them all, and hopefully we'll get a nice lucky drop. Because what you should find is you'll get a thing of treasure chests that drop from these mobs when you have Potion of Luck. Now these treasure chests will contain a small bit of gold, as well as some crafting items, which are all incredibly useful, incredibly powerful. As you can see, plundered treasure, I say powerful, can all be fairly valuable. You can see here, each Windwall cloth is 1 gold, 57 each, or 1 gold 06, sorry. So this goes up to 962. Each of these is nearly a gold, 90 silver each, and these are 2 gold each, or 266 each. So as you can see, that chest, or that treasure chest, was worth about 10 or 20 gold, maybe? No, it was more than that, wasn't it? It was, yeah, about 20 odd gold, which is actually not bad for a single free item you got because of one of these potions, which only cost you 60 odd gold. Again, these items are in addition to all your regular drops. They don't change what else can drop. But in addition, you'll get a lot of cloth, motes of harmony, which you can turn into full harmony spirits, which sell for a lot. And you should also occasionally get something called a Gaulai or Gulai cache key. Oh, ancient Gulai cache key, as we got one drop just as we're talking about it. These keys will open caches down in the halls of Gulai, which we're going to go show you in a minute. And each of those caches will have anywhere between 20 and 40 gold, as well as a few other really cool items to have a look at. So that's basically what you want to do. You're going to want to come up here, farm these guys. After you clear the whole thing, you're going to want to pick up these guys here all in one go, the guys down here all in one go, the guys up on the terrace up here all in one go. Once you've killed them all, you're going to want to then cross-realm, assist, keep jumping realms until you keep farming, and just keep doing that over and over again, really, rinse and repeat. Make sure you keep your potions of luck up and use any of the chests you get. And eventually you'll get sky shards dropping, and you should get a reasonable amount of gold from all the crafting materials, whatever. So what we're going to do is actually just come down here. So this is where you're going to want to do your use your key. So you're going to come down here, speed past and stuff past these mobs. Now as you come down here, you're going to want to notice this rune here, the red rune here. This rune changes each and every day when you're down here, and basically it just tells you what are the safe runes to walk on the mosaic floors. So as you can see, it's the red tile is safe, so we're going to go down the red tile path, ignore the mobs, and follow this path around. Now another thing to note is that the path here changes with each of the runes. Or tiles, so you can't just memorize a particular route through it and hope that the route's always safe. It changes on the tiles. And the other debuffs, well, if you're plate wearer or a healer, you can probably get through them, but if you're level wearer or clothy like a rogue or mage or something, they do hurt a lot. Some of the debuffs, they can really quickly kill you. I've been killed by them while farming, thinking I could ignore them because I'm a level 100, which simply isn't true. So you're going to come down here and you're going to ignore Milau. He's nothing to do with the actual amount drop or mount farm. Kill these guys just because we're going to kill them anyway, probably. Ooh, windwall cloth, which is quite good. And open one of these. So as you'll see here, we got a cooking item, aged balsamic vinegar, a treasure of the veil, and a relic of Gulai. Now you're also going to be able to get a epic version of this as well, which is also Battle.net account bound. And both this and the epic version give you reputation with the Golden Lotus. Now, there are a lot of people that probably don't have exalted reputation with Golden Lotus because they never really bothered, or they've recently joined the game. In which case, this is a really, really quick way to get up to exalted status with Golden Lotus and get access to the mounts or transmog gear that you'd be able to get from them. I'm just going to show you actually what's also in the treasures. Now, the treasures of Eternal Veil of the Veil will have chances of dropping pretty much the same crafting recipes that the treasure chests from mobs and the plundered treasures will drop, and as well as having elixirs of wandering spirits that basically turn you into a Pandaren, Golden Lotus guy, which I think is quite cool. Ooh. And you get the ooh, okay. I got my pet. Cool. Didn't realise that. So yeah, these buffs are actually quite cool. You apparently get a buff based on what the hero that you're taking a copy of had before they died, I guess? Which is quite cool. I get a pet out of it, which is nice. A rogue with a pet. It's quite funny to see. So yeah, you'll get all that. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You'll farm sky shards, get loot to vend and auction. There's quite a lot of auction. You'll get a lot of greens. Some of these greens can also be really nice transmog pieces. As you know, I've managed to sell quite a few of them occasionally. Or disenchant or just vend. You should approximately get 100 odd, well, about 1,000 gold an hour because you should also get between all of the crafting materials from the chests, or the cloth, or the gold, or the greens, or the things you can vendor. You should also get between 10 to 10 to 20 keys an hour, depending on your drop rate, how lucky you are. And I mean, obviously this is all dependent on you really using this add-on to keep constantly farming without having to wait for respawning. Without that, you'll probably make somewhere about 500 gold an hour. But with this add-on, you should make anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 gold an hour. Again, it depends on how much, I guess, the crafting recipe items are, or the crafting items are on your realms. You know, that's the same auction price as the vendor price, so you just vendor it, no point auctioning it. But sometimes the auction price on even these pieces will be higher. But it's really all these pieces like leather and iron ore and all the different types of ore, like black and white trillium ore. Those are really what are going to earn you the most gold and bucks while farming for the sky shards and sky crystals. So, thank you very much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, don't forget to leave me a like, a comment or a subscription. Hopefully this also helps you farm your mount, and good luck in getting Alani. Hope to hear that some of you get it soon. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.